Hi guys, my name is Bimles Jha. First of all, good morning to everyone. This is my day 36 of cracking cat in 120 days. This is my morning schedule where I do English speaking practice with the help of ChatGPT. I am doing this since, sorry, for 36 days and 30, sorry, you guys can see I am fumbling a lot. Yeah, I got improvement. I got improvement, but I need more because I am fumbling too right now. That's why I was fumbling earlier and I was fumbling now both. That's why I need more improvement. So, uh, so the structure of this session is like first I discuss what I did yesterday, then I discuss what is my planning for today, and then I discuss what is your strategy to tackle VRC and how your preparation is going. This is all I say in my discussion in this English speaking practice. Including with that, I asked ChatGPT to ask me questions on different themes, different scenes, and I reply those questions. And then chat translate my dictation into text and then responds according to my answer. Like, okay, in first answer, you are doing this grammatical mistake. Next time, please use this memory tip to don't do the same mistake. Then similarly, they gave chat gives examples, extra context vocabs, and the sentence from that extra using that extra vocab. So this is how I proceed. I am proceeding from last 35 days. Now let's directly dive into the ChatGPT screen where I will show you that how I do this. I am showing you. So you guys can see this is my screen, ChatGPT screen, where you can see these are the 10 questions. Sorry, yeah, these are the 10 questions that chat asked me yesterday. But now you guys can, sorry, yeah, you can see the questions on 10 different themes you can see are here. First one is on education, then second one is on career vision, then in third one it's global affairs, in fourth it's technology, it's fifth culture, in sixth it's leadership, in seven ethics, in eight in current issues, in nine personal growth, in 10 it's future vision. So these are the 10 hints that chat asked me questions on. The first question, if I revise first, okay, let's revise what we studied we did it yesterday. So the first question on education sector was, what has been your biggest learning from your undergrad journey? So my answer was like, during my undergrad journey, along with my graduation, I was also preparing for NEET examination. So so that taught me that time is the most valuable. No one should waste this time because this is irreplaceable and it is the most expensive thing that anyone can get. So use it wisely. Then I also learned that whatever the things are coming in your journey, you should keep moving forward. Don't stop just by looking at a hurdle. So the my answer you can if you guys see. So yeah, this is the question. Maybe wait. Yeah, this was the question on education sector, that what you learned during the graduation. So my this was my answer. This was the correct grammatically, but not the panel ready answer. So my answer was biggest learning was time value. I prepared for NEET, ignored college, and had two backlogs, but cleared it later. So my biggest learning during undergrad was valuing time. While preparing for NEET, I neglect college, got two backlogs, but cleared them. So you can see, I first the grammar tip here is you have to use tense, past tense consistently. Means somewhere I am using present tense, and somewhere I am using past tense. So that's why I need to check that. Then vocab used is precious, backlog, neglect. Then extra vocab is discipline. Similar way, the second question was on career vision, that where you see yourself in last 5 years or 10 years, in next 5 or 10 years. So my answer was I see myself in a leadership role using strategy, finance, and relationship building skills. So the grammatically correct answer was I see myself in a leadership role in a global company applying strategy, finance, and relationship building skills. So you can see I see myself, not I see my, yeah, I said I see myself plus role. Okay. I said the same thing that the chat is saying. There is nothing different. Okay. Then the vocabs are leadership, global, strategy. And then here you can see the other extra vocabs are visionary, impactful. Then global affairs. Globalization help. So actually the question was like how globalization helps in improving India's economy. So my answer was globalization helped India. UPI Global, exports, medicine, space projects, it all supporting India's economy. But the grammatically correct answer was globalization has boosted India's economy, UPI adoption, pharma exports, and space collaborations. So these are the areas that boosted India's economy. Use perfect has boosted. Okay. Then you can see the globalization, export, and collaboration, and then integration and competitiveness. Then in question number four, that what maybe it is that technology that is most disrupting, maybe like that. So my answer was biggest disruption is AI. Creates and destroys jobs. Yeah, this is the similar, but it only replaces the routine jobs. It promotes the new field jobs like data science, artificial intelligence jobs, and then creative jobs. But it has replaced routine jobs. The biggest disruption in a 5 year is AI. It creates efficiency but also displaces same jobs. Balance, pros and cons. Disruption, बड़ा परिवर्तन, efficiently efficiency displays स्थान. You can see disruption means बड़ा परिवर्तन. Okay, it's not about something बर्बाद like that. No, it means बड़ा परिवर्तन. Okay, efficiency. It's okay, displays. Transformative augmentation. Augmentation is also like vriddhi. Augmentation is vriddhi. Then you can see the culture. Being means they said that what your culture taught you. So I said being Bihari, I learned humility, respect, and empathy. My cultural background in Bihar, actually, my cultural background in Bihar taught me humility, respect for elders, and empathy. Used taught means did I learned, okay. Humility, vinamrata, empathy, sahanubhuti, respect, saman, inclusiveness. Inclusiveness means samaveshta, resilience. Okay. Then in question number six, that define that have you ever leaded a team? So my answer, lead a team. My answer was yeah. When I was in F&B training program, I led Christmas event team, assigned roles and successes. and the event was success. So the correct grammatically answer was during FNB training, I led a team to organize a Christmas event. Okay, delegated roles and achieved success. So I divided the roles and then achieved success. Okay, use past tense verbs clearly. Maybe I'm not past tense. I led in a team Christmas. Okay, here you can see the consistency is missing. That's why it is saying use past tense clearly. Delegate, it's work, कार्य सौंपना, initiative पा लेना, accountability जवाबदेही, teamwork, celebration. Then ethics. I said what I think that you will never compromise. So I said never compromise humility, never selfishness. The answer was correct answer was the ethical value I will never compromise is integrity and humility. Okay. Integrity. Whenever you are answering this question, you should always use integrity. The ethical value that I will the ethical value I will never compromise is integrity and humility. Ethics use precise terms like integrity, okay, integrity, ईमानदारी, humility, विनम्रता, value मूल्य, transparency, पारदर्शिता, accountability, जवाबदेही. Then current question number 8, current issues means what are the current issues that you are going through. So my means you are coming around. So my answer was major issue floods, bad infrastructure after rain. Means a major issue India faces is poor urban flood management and weak infrastructure. Use specific terms: urban flood management, infrastructure, बुनियादी ढांचा, flood, बाढ़, management, प्रबंधन, sustainability, स्थिरता, resilience, लचीलापन. Then in question 9, it was personal growth, weakness, English speaking improving daily, improving 0.5% daily. My weakness is spoken English fluency, but I practice daily and steadily I am improving, steadily improve. Yeah, that is, I didn't get the perfect answer. My weakness is spoken English fluency. Sorry, my weakness is spoken English fluency, but I practice daily and steadily improve. Always show growth plan, fluency, pronunciation, pronunciation, practice, consistency, incremental. Incremental means just like number wise, chronic, 10 number. What is your future vision? So my future vision is make India manufacturing hub like China. My idea is to make India a global manufacturing hub, competing with China. Okay, not compare. Future frame as vision, not comparison. Okay, what is your vision? My vision is to compete with China, not compare with China. Hub like China. Okay, here like means comparing. Here is vision. Manufacturing hub, then global West week. Innovation, then self-reliance. Now I am giving you my the you can see the panel ready answer, and the panel ready answer is like this. So the question was biggest learning from your undergrad. So I mentioned the biggest learning from my undergrad journey has been the value of time management. While preparing for NEET alongside college, I realized that time is the only resources you can never buy back. This experience taught me discipline, prioritization, and resilience, qualities that I now carry into every aspect into my life. Okay. Then question number 2 was career vision, where you see yourself in 10 years. So you guys can see in 10 years, I see myself in a leadership role at a global organization where I can leverage my strength in strategy, finance, and relationship building to drive growth. I want to be known as someone who not only deliver result, but also builds strong teams and long-term value. Question third, global affairs, impact of globalization on India's economy. Globalization has accelerated India's economy growth by opening doors to international trade, investments, and innovations. innovation. For example, UPI is now being adopted globally, and India's pharmaceutical and space sectors are gaining international recognition. These developments strengthens India's position as both a service provider and a hub for technology and innovation. Okay, so you can see this is the perfect answer. Looks like globalization has accelerated India's economic growth by opening door to international trade, investment, and innovation. For example, UPI is now being adopted globally, and India's pharmaceutical and space sectors are gaining international recognition. These developments strengthens India's position as both a service provider and a hub for technology and innovation. Now, technology, biggest disruption in last 5 years. The biggest disruption in the last 5 years has undoubted, undoubt, undoubtedly, undoubtedly the been artificial intelligence. It has transformed industries from healthcare to finance, creating a new opportunities while also demanding new skills. Okay. I believe AI is not replacing job. It is empowering those who know how to use it effectively. Here you can see chat is manipulating me that AI is not replacing me, not replacing people. But it is not that correct. It is not correct. Chat is replacing people. So this is how manipulation works. You can see in small fragments chat gives some inputs like to persuade you that yeah, we are not replacing people. Really, chat is replacing people because earlier there were, let's suppose, 200 employees were working in a company. Now there are only 50 working. So they created job for 50 people and they l- cause to lose job of 150 people. So they are replacing because they are productive, they are time efficient. So the workers required is less, the employees required is less, not that much because the work is same, workload is same, you are getting the client same. So yeah, unless you are not getting extra clients, extra business, then you need more worker. But because of the AI, it replaces people. Then in question six, leadership role. Example of demonstrating leadership. During my time at the training center, I led a team in organizing a Christmas celebration. I delegated tasks, clearly motivated my peers, and ensured everything was executed smoothly. Seeing the team's energy and the positive feedback reinforced my belief that leadership is about enabling others to perform at their best. So, again, if I read this, during my time at a training center, okay, it is so talking about my FNB training center. I led a team in organizing a Christmas celebration. I delegated tasks clearly, motivated my peers, and ensured everything was executed smoothly. Seeing the team's energy and the positive feedback reinforced my belief, strengthens my belief that leadership is about enabling others to perform at their best. Leadership is about enabling others to perform at their best. Okay. Then question number seven is ethics. One ethical value you won't compromise. So my answer was integrity is the one value I will never compromise. For me, success without integrity is meaningless. No matter how difficult the situation, I believe honesty and fairness build the kind of trust that sustains career and organization in a long run. Current issues, major challenge for India today. One of the major challenges India faces today is urban infrastructure and disaster management. Flooding and poor drainage system expose weakness that hold us back from global standards. I believe India needs stronger public-private partnership and smarter city planning to tackle these issues effectively. Question 9. Personal growth. Weakness you are working on. I am actively working on improving my spoken English fluency. I practice daily through reading, speaking, and mock interviews. I see this is not as a weakness but as a opportunity because every step I take builds confidence and continuous learning is essential for growth. Sorry, it's continuous learning is essential for growth. Now in question 10, future vision, one idea to transform India. If I had to pitch one idea, it would be to make India the global hub for manufacturing. Just as China became synonymous with large scale manufacturing, India can combine its demographic dividend and digital infrastructure and policy reforms to become the world's most reliable production center. This shift would create jobs, boost exports, and elevate India's role in global economy. So you guys can see these are the 10 answers that I needed and I read. Now I am going to revise some vocabs because I have to revise that. So I am going to revise the vocab. Actually, now my mom is not here. Means she is in Bihar. She went to Bihar yesterday. So from today, I am from today, I am only here in my home. So I need to do all the things like I need to do washing clothes, then cleaning house, then preparing lunch and breakfast and dinner, everything by me. So I am now I will only practice this spoken English for like 30 minutes and then I will go to do my jobs. Because if I don't do then time will pass and I need to focus on the CAT exam. So it is needed for me. Now I am showing you that now I will revise vocabs of August 2025 because I have stored maybe around if I talk about 15 words daily, so it sums up around mm, maybe 1,000 words. But in those 1,000 words, many words are repetitive. Like you can't say that every word is new, so that counts to 1,000. No, there is no, I can't guarantee that every word will be different because the words are taken from the editorial page. And editorial page is not meant for vocabulary. It meant for the sharing ideas, sharing opinions, sharing the critics, criticism. So they can use the same words again and again. So how can I get the all the word different from that page? So that's why I'm saying that it is not needed that every word should be different. The thing is that you are reading that many times, so that is in your memory. Now now I'm sharing you my screen. Wait. So, so now I am showing you. You guys can see this is here. This is editorial 30 vocab from the relevant to cat. Sorry, from the editorial page. It is of for September 2025, and today is 5th September. So it was about yesterday. We are revising. The first word is neglect. Neglect means लापरवाही. Then extreme means बेहद ज़्यादा. Then precipitation means वर्षा. Reservoir means jalashay, means artificial lake for storing water. Extreme, very severe or intense. Then neglect, failure to care properly. Okay, fail to care properly, it means neglection, neglect. Extreme, very serve, severe or intense. Reservoir, artificial lake or for strong water. In non inundated means flooded. It's saying inundated, you can see inundated means here. Inundated means flooded, means डूबा हुआ. Within opaque means not transparent. Opaque relief funds means not transparent relief funds. Anticipating means, if I talk about anticipating means expecting beforehand, पहले से अंदाजा लगाना. Okay, we can see anticipating means पहले से अंदाजा लगाना. Consequences can be moderated by anticipating it. Okay, we can't predict the when and how much rain will occur, but we can predict, anticipate the consequences and moderate. Consequences can be moderated by संजय को पहले तो समझकर कम गया था. Okay, consequences that happened, we can moderated it. We should have moderated it. Why? By anticipating the situations. Cosmetic means ऊपर ऊपर का, superficial not real. Cosmetic, moving beyond cosmetic. Distilling drives, ऊपर ऊपर से सफाई करने से. Distilling means सफाई करने से आगे बढ़ना होगा. Dis Desilting means सफाई करना, नाला 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 है, means like you are cleaning the drainage. So desilting means नाला सफाई करना. Cosmetic means ऊपर ऊपर से. Desilting means सफाई करना. Then episodic, this means it's बीच बीच में. Episodic means बीच बीच में. Occasional, irregular. So requires continuous, not episodic maintenance. Means it required, if we are talking about flood management or rain management, we should they check a checklist regularly, not beach में. Not episodic or episodic maintenance. Means it required continuous maintenance. Means if we are talking about dam, we need it to be continually maintained, not only episodic maintenance. Then we are talking about fatalism. Fatalism is nothing but like belief that events are inevitable. Means fatalism is like you left everything on that, yeah, it will happen only. So belief that events are inevitable means it can't avoid that event. नियति पर भरोसा. Both risk fatalism, both risk fatalism if they avoid reform. Okay, if they avoid reform, सुधार से बचकर वे नियति मानने का जोखिम लेते हैं. Okay, so means avoid reform. They are just saying risking fatalism. We can't risk fatalism. Though we can both believe that events are inevitable. उदार से बचकर वे नियति मानने का फैसला जोखिम लेते हैं. Okay, they said fatalism. Fatalism means these are the act of fatalism means we can't avoid it, but it is not the true case. Then now irregularities. Irregularities. Irregularities means wrong practices. गड़बड़ियाँ. CBI inquiry into alleged irregularities. Then patriarch. Patriarch means male head of family. Kulpati, Mukhia. Then like BRS patriarch K. Chandrasekhar Rao. BRS Mukhia KCR. Then novice. Then novice name, novice, novice, novice. Novice means beginner, नया, अभिनवहीन, अनुभवहीन, novice. Mishra is not a novice, नया नहीं है, not a novice, नया, नया, अनुभवहीन. Tug of war. Tug of war means से खींचतान वाला war. More about a tug of war within the family. Okay, tug of war, खींचतान. Paradoxical. Paradoxical means contradictory. Paradoxical means contradictory, विरोधाभासी. Paradoxical for leader claiming national role. Okay. Paradoxical for a leader claiming national role. राष्ट्रीय भूमिका चाहने वाले नेता के लिए. Paradoxical for a leader claiming national role. So, okay. Then filtered. Filtered. It's filtered. Filtered means wasted carelessly. यूं ही गवा दिया, filtered. Sorry, you guys can see I mispronounced. It's filtered. It's filtered. It's filtered means wasted carelessly. यूं ही गवा दिया. The BRS frittered its promise too soon. Frittered means गवा दिया. BRS ने अपना वादा बहुत जल्दी ही गवा दिया. Frittered, you frittered your promise. Frittered means यूं ही गवा दिया. The BRS frittered its promise too soon. Then crash. Then crash means lacking sensitivity. It's crash. CRASS crash. Reduced politics to crash bargains. Okay. बद्दा असंवेदनशील बार्गेन्स राजनीति को बद्दे सौदों तक सीमित कर दिया. रिड्यूस पॉलिटिक्स टू क्रैश बार्गेन्स मतलब बार्गेन्स इज बेसिकली सौदा, सो भद्दे सौदे तक सीमित कर दिया गया. क्रूड वल्गर, you can see crude, vulgar. Paradoxical can be ironic, contradictory, power struggle, tug of war, struggle, rivalry, novice, beginner, amateur, amateur, then patriarch, head elder, the irregularities, discrepancies, malpractices, fatalism, resignation, or predestination. Episodic, occasional, or occasional, then sporadic, sporadic. Now the other word is sustained. Sustained means maintained, continued, लगातार चलने वाला. Sustained means लगातार चलने वाला, continued चलने वाला, maintained चलने वाला. Democracies are sustained not only by laws. Okay. Then cogency. Cogency. Cogency means quality of being clear and convincing. Cogency means quality of being clear and convincing. Dharmdar. Okay. You can see leadership rests on the cogency of its case. Okay. Cogency of its case. नहीं तो उसके दमदार तर्क पर टिकता है. Then reckoning. Reckoning means reckoning me. Reckoning. Reckoning means moment of judgment. Reckoning means moment of judgment. हिसाब किताब निपटाना, निपटारा. Reckoning means moment of judgment. हिसाब किताब निपटारा. Dissent would represent a moment of reckoning. हिसाब किताब निपटारा तो असहमति एक हिसाब का समय होता है. असहमति एक हिसाब का समय होता है. Dissent would represent a moment of reckoning. Dissent एक रिप्रेजेंट करता है, रिप्रेजेंट करता है एक ऐसे समय को जहाँ पर हिसाब किताब होता है. रेकनिंग मीन्स हिसाब किताब निपटारा. अन यूनैनिमिटी 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 अग्रीमेंट बाय ऑल सर्वसम्मति. यूनैनिमिटी 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 मीन्स अग्रीमेंट बाय ऑल सर्वसम्मति. रिजोल्यूशन सजेस्ट unanimity, 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 consensus, accord, transparency, openness, पारदर्शिता. The system lacks transparency, openness, clarity. Then legitimate, legitimate means lawful, valid. Legitimate means lawful, valid. सही बात. Regi- Regional, sorry, regionalism was key source of legitimacy. Regionalism was key source of legitimacy. क्षेत्रवाद आदिता का मुख्य स्रोत है. Okay. Valid, lawful. Entrenched, firmly established, गहराई से जड़ा. Entrenched means गहराई से. Entrenched in the third judge's case. तीसरे जज के केस में गहराई से जड़ा. Okay. Firmly established means rooted, established. Then skeletal. Skeletal means bare minimum. ढांचा मात्र. Resolutions were skeletal at best. प्रस्ताव केवल ढांचा मात्र थे. Skeletal at best. मैक्स टू मैक्स तो स्केलेटल ही थे. बेयर मिनिमल. स्क्रूटिनी बारीकी से जांच. एंड रीजनेबल ऑन रीजनेबल स्क्रूटिनी बोथ क्लेम्स कोलैप्स. इंस्पेक्शंस एग्जामिनेशन. इंस्पेक्शन इन एग्जामिनेशन. You guys can see inspection and examination, scrutiny. So these are the vocab. I am revising it again. So the sorry, oh, something left. Then it's prero, prerogative. Prerogative means exclusive right. Prerogative, sorry. Prerogative means exclusive right, विशेष अधिकार. Prerogative, exclusive right, विशेष अधिकार. Constitution, वेस्ट extraordinary prerogative. संविधान विशेष अधिकार देता है. Constitution वेस्ट extraordinary prerogative. Exclusive right means विशेष अधिकार. Okay. West means give. Extraordinary prerogative. 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 Pro. It's not pro. It's pra. Pro. Praro. Prerogative. 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 Or you can say prerogative. Prerogative. Arbitrary. Random. Unfair मनमाना. Provision are arbitrary. प्रावधान मनमाने हैं. Capricious. Unfair. Then it's pivotal. Pivotal means very important. aham. Passage marks a pivotal moment. और ये तो ना एक अहम पल है. Crucial. Central. Federalism. Federalism means संघवाद. Far from cooperative federal. Far from cooperative federalism. Division of power between center and states. It's called federalism. Okay, संघवाद. Division of power between center and states. Far from cooperative federalism. सही. सहयोगी संघवाद से दूर. Decentralization, then autonomy, autonomy, autonomy. Decentralization and autonomy. These are the vocabs can be used. Federalism. This is federalism. This is federalism. Okay. Pivotal, arbitrary, prerogative, or you can see. Then scrutiny, then skeletal, then ढांचा मात्र. Then interest means rooted, established or rooted. Eligibility means वैधता. Transparency means पारदर्शिता. Unanimity means सर्वसम्मति. Reckoning means हिसाब किताब निपटारा. हिसाब किताब और निपटारा. Cogency means दमदार तर्क. Like quality of being clear and convincing. Quality of being clear and convincing. That is called cogency. Leadership. Leadership rests on the cogency of its case. Means your case is how strong and clear it is, convincible or not. Depends. Leadership. Sustained means maintained or continued. This is sustained. Then crass. Crass means bhadda, असंवेदनशील. You can say crude or vulgar. Then frittered. Frittered means यूं ही गवा दिया, wasted carelessly. Paradoxical means contradictory. You can say ironic also. Tug of war means खींचतान. Novice. Novice means beginner, अनुभवहीन. Nyanavahin. Then patriarch means male head of family. Irregularities, wrong practices. Fatalism means you believe that nothing is inevitable, means everything is going to happen. So you are saying fatalism. Both risk, these are the things, risk fatalism if they avoid reform. Okay. अगर अगर वो लोग रिफॉर्म को अवॉइड करते हैं तो वो लोग ऐसा ही सोचेंगे, ऐसा ही सोच रहे हैं, मतलब ऐसा ही होने वाला है कि हम लोग जो होगा उसको टाल नहीं सकते, वैसे ही होने वाला है. लाइक दैट. एपिसोडिक मीन्स बीच बीच में, नॉट कंटिन्यूअसली. So we need continuous maintenance, not episodic. Then cosmetic means ऊपर ऊपर से. Then distilling, distilling means सफाई. Then anticipating means अनुमान, पूर्वानुमान, पहले से अंदाजा लगाना. Expecting beforehand, पहले से अंदाजा लगाना. Then opaque means not transparent about the sea. Then inundated means flooded, डूबा हुआ. Then reservoir means artificial lake for storing water, जलाशय. Then precipitation means rainfall, snow, etc. Then extreme means very severe or intense, बेहद ज़्यादा. You can see extreme means very sensitive or बेहद ज़्यादा. Then I am saying neglect. Neglect means failure to care properly. So maybe these are the 30 words. Yeah, these are the 30 words. Now you guys, now you guys tell me that I have revised the yesterday's vocab. I have revised the yesterday's that speaking practice session. So now it's time for me to go to prepare for my daily routines. Like I have to whatever the things that I have to do, means from preparing lunch, breakfast, dinner, everything. I will cook everything in one for one time. not every day because I don't get time. I won't get time for that. I will come from library like 10 p.m. Now today and at the moment the time is 5, so I'm anticipating that I will be ready to go library around 6:10, 6:05. So I won't. Usually I don't come to home after reaching library. Means if I reach library, then I only come when I have to come back to home, not like for lunch or for anything else. So this is about my today and what our today's plan. So my today's plan is first. I am now following Nimisa Bansal ma'am for vocabulary because she revise vocab in very easy way. So I am now shifting towards Nimisa Bansal ma'am because she revised vocab from the Hindu editorial and I also read Hindu editorial. So both can be helpful for me. That's why. And I can revise it again and again by listening because someone it revised earlier the same day. So I can revise more and more by listening it. This is how I will proceed my today's session. And yeah, in quant section, I will make sure that I will do 2 lectures of AP series and then 2 lecture of series and sequence, then 2 lecture of selection and distribution, and then I will practice. I will practice revised rules of VRC and then solve one sectional or analyze one sectional and then solve and read 3 to 4 articles and then solve 2 RCs or 3 RCs. So this is about myself and what are the tasks that I am going to do today. We will meet again. Till then, bye everyone. Take care of yourself. Bye.